Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan, just weeks after his toughest electoral battle, embarks on a Gulf tour. His aim is to attract investments to Turkey that is already reeling from economic distress. Will he be successful? Here's a report.
This week, Recep Tayyip Erdogan wrapped up a quick tour of major Gulf nations. The Turkish president went to Saudi Arabia, Qatar and the UAE, seeking foreign investment. This was his first big tour since the May election. Erdogan first landed in Jeddah, stopping over at the Al Salam Palace. The Turkish stalwart discussed foreign investments and defense purchases with Mohammed bin Salman. In between the two photo ops, the Turkish president signed the country's biggest defense contract in history. Under the deal, Saudi will acquire battle-tested drones produced by Turkiye's Baykar. The kingdom signed the deal with the aim of enhancing the readiness of its armed forces and bolstering its defense and manufacturing capabilities. Next on the list was Qatar. Erdogan was greeted by Emir Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani at the Lusail Palace. The two leaders held bilateral talks. The delegations marked 50 years of establishing ties. There was a big display of friendship, which came half a decade after announcing rivalries. The last stop and the most crucial was UAE. The president, along with his wife and a 200-member-strong business delegation, met senior Emirati officials in Abu Dhabi.
To begin with, I welcome you, my brother, Your Excellency, in your second home, the UAE, and I express my immense happiness to meet you again.
He met with President Mohammed bin Zayed. The two countries signed several deals estimated to be worth $50.7 billion. They include an extradition accord, deals in energy and natural resources development, space and defense cooperation. Abu Dhabi was Erdogan's last stop in the Gulf tour. Ankara has recently reconciled with its Gulf neighbors. This includes the UAE and Saudi Arabia. It fell out with the regional heavyweights after the 2011 Arab Spring uprisings. Ankara's support for the Muslim Brotherhood was considered a threat by some Gulf monarchies. Turkey's denouncing of Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman during the 2018 Khashoggi killing only made matters worse. But this reignited diplomacy does not come as a surprise. Because you see, in the world of power, opportunism comes handy. The same MBS who Erdogan once called a murderer now becomes a pal, as the two ride together in an electric car. Turkey is in need of foreign investors. They want hedge funds and FDI to prop up its foreign reserves, which currently fall under the humble zero. The Turkish currency has shed more than 90% of its value in the last decade. Erdogan's unorthodox economic policies have served as cherry on the cake, which was already getting ruined by the heated inflation. But what are these Gulf nations getting from the deal? Power, diversification, and tested technology. Gulf Arab countries, particularly Saudi Arabia, have launched ambitious plans to diversify their economies away from oil and have looked to Turkey for help in developing local industries. The right example here is the drone deal between Saudi Arabia and Turkey that includes joint production.